All right, we can start off with a question for Tumi.
Yeah, take us through, obviously, goal. That feels good. Take us through what you saw.
Yeah, obviously I was on this transition and I saw kind of like space open up in the middle, so I opted to attack the space and it opened up for me and I saw the bottom corner, which I took.
And after kind of a tough week, some good play, but not necessarily the results you want. How do you keep a positive mentality going into next week?
Yeah, I mean, we played very well. We just need to bury our chances, you know. I mean, it's all about the next play from here on going forward, and just keep playing the way we play because it's creating it's creating chances for us in the final third. We just need to bury them. That's it. Other than that, I think we're doing a pretty good job.
So in tough games like this, what is the positive that you take aside from obviously getting on the scoreboard as a team? What do you think this last game and today? How does that bring you and the team together?
That as a team, like we the positive I could take from both games is we never stop fighting as a team. Whether we're down, whether we're down and out, we just kept fighting, kept it positive, kept it moving forward, kept thinking positively, attacking, making those runs forward, keeping the ball, trying our very best to just make the best out of the moment.
From up there, the game looked really fast. Down on the field, how would you describe kind of the speed and the pace compared to other games this season?
Yeah, this one was pretty much like a transition game, more back and forth. I felt like we failed to control the game as we'd like to, as like we normally control the game. And yeah, today was just a very, I guess, transitional game, which made it fast.
Coach Nate Miller, open up certain questions, Coach.
Sure.
Yeah, so kind of disappointing results, but some positives through the week. What are we taking from these past two matches into next week against Orange County?
Well, first of all, I just want to thank our fans for bringing the noise the whole time and helping us push over the line that, on another night, for sure we would have done, come from behind and won. So I want to thank them and also apologize to them in midweek for coming up short in a huge match that we thought we could get. And so we're disappointed in that. I know it was an intense game, but we felt like we should have gotten that big moment for the club, and I'm really thankful to our fans. As far as the game, look, I think that we had some very good performances. I think the second half was very, very good, and we deserved to score a few goals. And that happens in football. Over 34 games, that will even out. But at the same time, we need to push some of those across the line. Obviously we were missing two strikers today. Evan pulled out, in warm-up, and we didn't have Elliott, and that makes it more difficult. But it's been a hard stretch, and I think it's just difficult to get one win in the week when we played pretty well. So that's disappointing. But our group we're experienced, we're together, we're heading in the right direction. It's not hard to get up for Orange County. We'll be very, very ready for Orange County.
So now we have an array of different results of different performances throughout this season. What would you say is an area of focus that up until now has been improved, especially having these two hard-fought games in this week?
Well, I think overall our defending has improved a lot, obviously, over a long period of time. I think it's very difficult when you can't train for 10 days. Little sloppy mistakes start to happen. And when you have so much fatigue along with lack of training and a team that doesn't play midweek, that can happen. Even though we weren't as sharp, I think we should have had the win. The other things we're working on, of course, we're working on being a lot more clinical in the box, but everyone says that. Every coach says we need to be killer in the final third. It's obvious. These are things that we know how to do, and it's just going to take us being persistent. And the most important thing is that we keep creating those chances with how we play, because in football, when you have good players and we create these chances, we will score them. In a 90-minute match, anything can happen.
When Colin Martin came in the second half, kind of slowed the pace of the game down, how do you think he changed the game for you guys?
I don't think he slowed the pace of the game down. I think he sped the pace up, and we were able to switch play quickly. And he was doing a good job attracting a lot of midfielders to him, provoking and creating a lot of space for our wide players. So at the same time, it's a game state. The game was very different when he came in the game. They were sitting back. They changed to a 5-back. So it's a lot of it is circumstance, but he definitely, he helped us a lot. He helped us a lot in ending counterattacks. He helped us a lot in just sustaining a lot of pressure in their final third and not letting them turn us over to counter. So, he's a good tempo setter for us, very good. He played 120 minutes. So I decided to split him and Joe because you can't accumulate injuries in this season, and you have to be really intelligent with how you do it. And so that was a pre-planned substitution to bring him in, as well as taking Guido out after 45.
How important was it both tonight and Wednesday to see the fight in this team when they're down, and how important do you think that is going to play later in the season?
Yeah, I think you can see that when we're behind, we believe that we're going to come back and win, and we're good at like changing the game and making sure the opponent's under pressure. I think that's an area we've improved a lot as a club, as a team. Yeah, I think I expect that from them, though. It's good to see, but this is what I expect. They need to be doing that. We always need to show the fight. We always need to be showing the heart, the passion to change games. If not, we have a problem. So yes, do I like it? Am I happy with it? Yes, but that's an expectation.